Hi, everybody. Welcome back. And we are playing against Lionheart today, another very interesting team name. And I'm not going to make any changes here. So this is kind of what the team looks like, so you can take a look at it. And what happened to our man, where are you here? Corey Norty is actually out of the squad. And I'm trying to think, do I want him to be out or to be in today? I think that we will keep it this way so that we get paid in Milani another opportunity. But we'll have Norty on hand just in case we need him, just in case something strange happens, as it always will. We do want them to pick up where they left off last time, and we'll move on from there. Good recent form for us. We've won 4 or 5. I only have that draw. We are still undefeated this season, and they are in, I think it was said 7th place. They've won 3 in a row, or they've lost 3 in a row. I can't speak today, can I? And so hopefully we will have another positive result against them. Yes, they are in 7th place. And haven't been having the best of times this season. And so now we'll see what happens. As you know, and as I've been saying the whole time, it's probably not the tactic that's helping us. It's probably actually the personnel, which is funny because this is a hardcore mode save, as I've said before. That means that we don't look at any sort of attributes or any of that junk. And it is Ken Coulter making that tackle and getting the ball back. Atu with it now over to Fetuao, now to Moy, back to Fetuao, and he lumps it forward for Maele. Miley has it over to Afa, and he's going to take a shot, and that was a shot that was right on target and forced a very, very good save from their keeper. And, hey, that's not bad at all. Their player Tatia now with the free kick. It's knocked back to him, and it's Afa. Oh, man, he's having a good match today. Look at that energy and that speed, and he knocks it back to Moy. That's a good pass back. It goes forward to Afa again, and Afa is going to cross. He's going to cross somewhere here. There's the cross, a little bit late in coming, and it ends up with Lonkilde, who takes a shot that goes up and basically hits the lights there above the stand. Still nothing, and this is a little bit dangerous. And oh my goodness, Lionheart, they just hit that right crossbar and had that one knock out. Otherwise, it would have been 1-0 for them, and that looked like a real dangerous moment in time. And so we'll keep going here. We'll see what happens, and we'll see if we can get things sort of turned around. And it's Maele here with the shot, hits the wall, and ends up with Afa again. Afa still with the ball, passes this backwards to Moy, and that will be the end of that. It's over with their goaltender Sipa now, and it's lumped backwards, looking for Afa, can't quite find him, and Afa this time, though, is able to get back around onto it, over to Fetuao over to Loke. Loke with it, and he lumps this forward for the other Loke. Man, how many players do we have with the same name? As you can tell, I don't quite know the squad that well yet. Palipua there is able to intercept that, stop that counterattack. It's over with Afa, and we have a counter of our own, and Afa is going to score that goal. I mean, as I know that we had 2 guys there that were looking for a potential cross. I was looking to see if one of them was going to be offside or not, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Afa is just going to take that goal. As soon as he gets that close, you know exactly what he's going to do. It's 1-0 here for PanSa East FC, and this is the way that it's really supposed to be. And I mean, look at the position that he's in. It's just beautiful. It really is a thing of beauty. This is a good team. This is one of the favorite teams I have so far on this YouTube channel. This has been amazing. I'm very, very happy that I started this save when I did. I was worried. I was so worried at the beginning, and I thought, what if we don't like it? What if it ends up starting off really poorly? And here I am making my own tactic again. You remember what happened last time I did that. But no, this has been a beautiful, beautiful start to the season, and I think that we have a lot of good things coming. Loke over to Milani, back to Loke, to off. I can't find him. Over to Lonkilde now. Lonkilde, and it's taken away from him, but Palipua again is back there where he's supposed to be. Lonkilde over to Ken Coulter. Ken Coulter looking for Afa, and he can't quite get enough onto that cross, and is back to Loke now. Loke knocks this over Lonkilde to Maile, to Afa, and he passes over there for Peyton Milani, and that's what I was worried about. As you recall me talking about putting Corey Norty on, I think we're going to do that here at halftime. Milani not having really the best of times out there, and that didn't look so good. Palipua is tired again, and I probably will take him off here at halftime as well. I mean, he really, in all honesty, has been one of the key players here for us this season, but we probably need to take him off, give him a little bit of a rest. We'll put Ryan Coulter on for him, and we'll go back out there. Let's see what we can do here in the second half. We can score some more. It's with Lonkilde now over to Fetuao. Fetuao with it. And Fetuao walks this up a little bit, passes to Moy, over to Corey Norty. Norty, and his pass is intercepted. And we have to get back, boys, get back. And This is where I wish we had Palipua because he could easily intercept that. Instead, we have given up a corner, and it's danger zone right here. Tia takes this, and that is, fortunately for us, headed over the goal, and that means that we are going to run back to the other side, and let's see what we can do. Really a fast-paced game here. It hasn't been like this for us in most of our matches. We've seen a lot of domination on our part. And Fetuao here is going to take this corner, and he steps back, and he winds up and fires. And there it is, looking for Ryan Coulter, and that is another header right on target. So we've had a number of shots that are right on target, and we just haven't had the luck that we need to get them through. We're playing well, though, and it is Ryan Coulter going back to get this one. Boy, he was all the way back on one side of the pitch and ran all the way back to the other. Loke now passes to Corey Nordy. Nordy over to Maele, and that forces a really good save by their keeper. Maele, I suppose, was onside, and it doesn't matter. There's no video review as that one goes and is headed over the bar for a goal kick for them. VAR is the phrase I'm looking for. There's no VAR at this level, obviously. There's nothing on video at all. In fact, if you have watched any of the video that does exist of domestic American Samoa matches, you'll see what I'm talking about. You're not going to have any VAR there. There's no way. There's no way. That's like going over to the park and having a little Sunday game with your friends. That's what it looks like. And man, Ryan Coulter almost gets that one set up again for Maele, and it just doesn't quite work. But boy, that was beautiful, wasn't it? Look at this. Look at how beautiful this move is. And I know I've kind of overused that adjective here, but I mean, unfortunately for us, their defense is just right there in the right place. I'm wondering if Lionheart isn't playing totally defensive here, and I'm thinking that's probably why we're having a hard time striking, as it looks like we've been dominant. Corey Nordy with this again in a good position. Pass over to Maele, and they're able to get onto it, but it's back with Afa again. Afa, and he hammers across in there that unfortunately is intercepted, and here is their counterattack. And here is Ryan Coulter trying to get back and trying to get in front of this. And this isn't looking good, and that's going to be the equalizer for Viali. Oh, no, it will not. They're going to call that offside. Let's see. Take a look here at the replay, and yeah, I mean, he was pretty obviously offside. I didn't check the lineman to see, and yeah, he had the flag up right away, and that's what I get for not looking, huh? Still 1-0 for PanSa FC, but this is a little bit too close for comfort. Loke lumps this one forward for Maele, who's got it, and he tries to hit that one first time. It's really all he could do with it. He had about 4 guys he'd have to beat otherwise. That goes over for another goal kick, but not really bad. You can see that confidence forming for Toa Maele, which is what we really want to see from him. I know he's not that consistent, but I'm going to play him anyway if he keeps scoring the way he was. Loke over to Maele, and his header goes wide. Oh, man, how does he miss that one? Oh, geez. How do you miss that? How frustrating it is. This was a beautiful pass from Loke, and I looked at Maele and saw the goalkeeper come out. I don't think that Toa saw him come out. If he had seen him come out, he would have probably done the sensible thing and taken the ball down instead of trying to head it in. And boy, that's a real shame. Moe now with it. Moe, and I don't think that Maele remembers how fast he is. That's the thing. He's got the pace that he needs to beat everybody. Langkilde just doesn't have anything with him, but he does make that interception. Langkilde is not going to be here for a long time, I'll tell you that. Corey Nordy with the shot, and that one is deflected, and that's out for another corner for us. And so we are continuing to put on the pressure, but it's still only a 1-0 lead. Fetuao here to take this corner, and he steps back and fires, and unfortunately for us, that one is headed upwards and ends up going all of nowhere. Fetuao goes back and he takes this free kick over looking for Maele and can't find him. And we need to get a head on it here somewhere. Loke does, but he heads it to their player. And fortunately for us, they haven't taken a shot yet. And there they are. What's his name? Feta, I think it was. Had a hard time seeing because of the advertising board, but his header is over and out. And this was one of the worst looking, I think, defensive efforts I've seen from us so far in the save. Fata is his name, and he was absolutely wide open, and nobody was even close to him. And you can see our players kind of looking and staring just to make 100% sure that that one was over the net and not into it. Afa with the ball now. Afa, and he just tries to do it himself. A little bit too selfish, I would argue, from him. There's an attempt at a pass to Corey Nordy, doesn't quite work. Loke can't quite get onto that one, and they have it here going forward, and it's Heleta over to Valali. I need to. This is what I need to do. I need to figure out a way to say these names because it's really starting to starting to get to me. We have to do a little bit better, and I know that probably most Football Manager content creators are not going to have a good time trying to pronounce the Tongan and Samoan names, something that you probably don't usually have to say if you're playing this game. Maele there with the free kick from range, attempted a shot and went over everybody's head. Loke over to Norti, back to Loke, looking for Maele, and that should have been a goal, and I don't know how he missed that one. That one was just over high and wide. And just a real inconsistent effort here today from Maele, who hasn't looked the same. I will notice, though, that he is being double teamed, and that might have something to do with it, as Vaili here with the shot, and Atu fortunately is able to grab it. And let's see what he can do here. So he walks with a little bit, and he's going to boot this one forward, looking for Maele. It ends up back with Ryan Coulter, and then to Corey Norty, over to Maele. Maele passes it forward, looking for Afa with it, and he passes this over to Loke, to Coulter, who's got to be offside. And yeah, there's the flag up. Coulter was pretty clearly offside. I think everybody in the stadium could see that. Ryan Coulter here over to Ken Coulter again. Hope I got his name right. And looking for off, I can't find him. Langkilde, and unfortunately for us, they're going to have a counterattack, but it's Ryan Coulter there to get onto that one. Looking again for Ken Coulter, and also just can't find him. Boy, that might have been close to an own goal for them, though. That was kind of a little bit too much English there on that header going backwards. And Moy is able to go over there and get that. Good game from Moy so far, too. Langkilde over to Loke. Loke looking for Corey Norty and just can't find him. Maele now with it. And does he see Norty? He doesn't. And he instead tries to pass it the other way. And boy, Italian gets he's sent off with, is that a straight red for that trip? And he was so mad, he booted that ball to the other side of the screen. That's the second time we've seen that here in this save. I'd never seen that before in Football Manager. I'm wondering if he's not going to get any sort of extra suspension for doing that and trying to show up the referee. I wasn't expecting to see that at all. That was kind of a strange call. I think that was a bad call by the ref. Loke now looks forward and he finds Maele, and Maele takes a shot from range and scores, and it's number 13 of the season. And all of the criticism is forgotten. All of the problems are forgiven. And Maele is back on my list of good people, good players, and happy thoughts with this excellent shot from range with the left foot, mind you, not the right, with the left foot. And I don't think that there's anything anybody can do about that. What a shot from Maele. Beautifully done, beautifully done. Moy now with the throw over to Langkilde, back to Moy, and he lumps this forward looking for Coulter, Ken Coulter, whose header unfortunately is just over, and it goes out for a goal kick. And we are running out of time. We only have a few seconds left here in this match. Very, very well done here today, boys. And Maele has made me proud once again. Ken Coulter with this, and it's not going to matter, is it? They get the interception and ends up with Atu. Where is the whistle, ref? Ryan Coulter with it now, looks for Maele, and ends up with Langkilde, and I thought that the whistle was blown. Remember that we can't hear anything. I don't have my headphones on because I'm too busy talking to you, and so I'm kind of going based on the body language, and when Langkilde had stopped a second ago, I thought it was over, and now it is. 2-0, we have the victory, 1.90 XG, not the best we've had, but pretty good. Again, 50% of the possession, which is what we tend to do every single time out, and that's another clean sheet for us. How about that? The defense worked this time. Well, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll talk with you again tomorrow. Goodbye.